Now recording another episode of Dads at Dark.
Why does he kind of sound like the Call of Duty announcer or Halo announcer?
Dude, honestly, I really should look into commands on the actual website to see if I can make him say other things.
Have him come in as the gunny.
Like that would actually be kind of cool.
AC 130 inbound.
But yeah. But everybody, we're here this week. Casey's here. Dakota's here. Two newbies here with us tonight. We have Travis,
E.
the streaming king. And we have Joey from Unconventional Existence podcast with us tonight.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going. It's going.
Excited to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you. It's good to have some fresh faces on here.
In the wise words of SpongeBob, I'm ready!
Son and I just watched that movie.
Dude, you really forgot the laugh afterwards.
Yeah, I don't do the laugh.
Thank you. I almost felt cheated. Oh, but anyway.
It would have been really funny if you did like a Seth Rogen laugh.
Dude, I wish I could do that. I wish I could mimic that laugh.
I used to be able to do it. I haven't done it in so long, though.
He has such an obnoxious fucking laugh.
I can't even try.
It's distinct. It's a distinct laugh.
So deep.
It really is. Like, that's almost some guttural shit.
There it is. That got me.
Dude. Whatever, like, what is he even doing?
I haven't really seen him in
everything.
I haven't really seen him in much stuff lately, honestly. I'm not sure why.
Well, no,
I think he was in Super Mario, I think. He was Donkey Kong.
Yeah, he was.
Ah.
He was also in that movie that just recently released about the Pam Anderson, Tommy Lee sex tape scandal.
Oh, he was in that?
He's like the guy that I think he plays the guy that leaked the video.
I think I watched the documentary, not the docudrama.
I like how yes. That's the fucking best way to describe those movies as a docudrama.
Yeah, the one with the Hollywood actors.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Even though there are some good ones, but they are all so over exaggerated.
Some of the docudramas are pretty good. Like which one did I see recently with a really good person? I can't think about it. I can't think of it at the moment. But if it comes up, I'll bring it back up.
I guess one you could consider that I actually really like. It's on Netflix. It's called The Dirt. It's the Motley Crue story. Like, that is a fantastic movie. But I honestly feel like some of that shit is very, very overplayed.
Like how done too much?
Yeah, just, you know what I mean, for the shock and wow factor.
Yeah, exactly. I got what you're saying.
No, I mean, there are a bunch of accurate facts in there. I watched some interviews with the band about the movie after it came out, and they sat down for a lot of it, to make sure, it wasn't just some bullshit that somebody made up out of thin air.
Yeah, just ripping shit right off of Wikipedia.
Right.
I heard Bohemian Rhapsody was pretty damn accurate and pretty close to a documentary.
I still actually haven't watched that.
It was really good.
Honestly, I like Queen. I'm just not that big of a Queen fan.
I'd watch the movie. I just, where's that on? or like what's it streaming on?
I want to say HBO, but that could have changed because last time I watched it was like 2 years ago when it first came out.
Yeah, it's hard
I
to
didn't
say
even
because all these
realize
streaming
it's been out for that long.
switch stuff around with each other. Like, hey, I'll buy this from you for whatever.
I've just been really disappointed and haven't really cared about movies since they fucked up Child's Play. That the new Child's Play where they made Chucky like just a fucking animatronic thing gone haywire is bullshit.
Seemed like a trailer for that. I don't watch a lot of TV. I try to stay away from it.
Likewise,
Honestly,
actually.
I don't watch a lot of like TV. I watch a lot of anime.
Yeah, I was going to say you watch a lot of anime.
I do, but I also read it too. So you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, true. I got you. I'm a big audiobook fan when it comes to reading because
well, yeah, I don't do audiobooks. I just have a subscription to Shonen Jump and Crunchyroll. So like I'll read weekly stuff on Shonen and like cuz it all anime is based on are Japanese comic books.
and
So, I mean,
that's like
yeah, it's reading, but do what?
nothing. I was just gonna say it's like a hub for all of it. Is that
Yeah,
what you were trying to say?
basically.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like I guess you could say they're like the biggest platform for it.
Gotcha. And it's like on your phone?
Yeah, and I can log on the computer wherever. I think there's an app on my TV for it too.
Oh, so you can like read it right
Which
on
app
your
are
TV.
you using?
Shonen Jump.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
I'll have to look again, but I'm pretty sure I saw one on there the last time I was browsing the App Store on the TV.
I have not looked into any of that stuff because I'm also not really into anime. Not saying that I wouldn't be. There's so much out there. And I have not a lot of time when I sit down. I'm usually just watching random dumb shit on YouTube about the news and just what's going on in the world.
Honestly, this is so much better than watching the news in America.
I'll guarantee it.
Like,
The news is fucking depressing.
I absolutely despise the fucking news.
Treat the
Both
news like
sides,
the plague.
Fox, CNN, like, they all suck ass.
Yep.
All selling you a narrative, so it's like none of it's actual news. It's all just what they want you to hear.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, like, local news channels, I'm cool with that because, you know, they little tidbits of stuff here and there.
No,
about
when the school's
area.
closed.
Yeah. The weather. Maybe some sports.
I do watch European football or soccer.
Okay. That would actually be something you and our friend Gingy could really vibe on.
Yeah,
He used to be really big. He played soccer too.
Oh, he had a fat head of a fucking dude on his wall. I remember that shit.
Dude, he did. I remember that now. It's kind of weird.
Not trying to go off topic. We were talking about anime, but if you look in your general chat, I posted what I'm working on as we're speaking for my son for school.
Damn,
bro,
awesome.
That's accurate as fuck.
Oh yeah, yeah, you are really fucking good with your drawing and the shading and everything.
Yeah, he got everything Dragon Ball for school for first grade, dude. And I was like, dude, you could rock Dragon Ball all the way till senior year, and you'll never get made fun of.
Just because
That's
you all
really
can't
cool.
actually see this is a very badass drawing of Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
That's the one he wanted. He's like, I want him with a really long hair. I was like, all right. I did a
wise choice.
I did a clone Charizard for him for kindergarten. That's what he wanted. That was his. Well, and it's not really what he wanted. I just drew it for him, but he wanted a Charizard. I just chose the cloned one because it looked sick. But yeah, If you want me to, I'll post that in there. It kind of got ruined. My wife got water on it, and because it's watercolor and colored pencils, so it kind of like ruined it a little bit.
Still looks
I
amazing
didn't know
from
you
my end.
had this artsy side to you, Trav.
Yeah, buddy. I've been drawing my whole life. I went to classes and shit.
Weren't you even
You-
streaming it at one point on Twitch?
Yeah, and a lot of people seem to enjoy it too.
Something peaceful, that's for sure. And then just seeing the end result is gratifying.
Yeah, it's great.
This
For those who don't
really
have
makes me-
like artistic capabilities like that, like coloring gives you that same satisfaction. Because I try to color with my
Yep.
son.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what my wife does. She is really into coloring.
And it just gets so
Yeah,
intense,
dude.
man.
She's
I love it.
awesome.
Her adult coloring book. It just
Yes.
says like "fuck off" when it's on a floral print or something.
Yes. Yes. There's so
I'm
many.
just
Oh,
gonna
of
keep
those.
posting them, boys. I'm just gonna keep taking a picture and posting them in there.
Man, I'm gonna have to find some pictures of the current progress of the mural in my garage. But this is for sure making me want to go out and get the airbrush and just have at it.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised you haven't posted any of that because that wall was beautiful.
The live stream.
Yo, the Vegeta is so.
You like that?
dope.
You
Yeah.
like that? Yeah, man. All it is just practice. You just practice.
It really is. It does take a lot of practice.
This next one I'm gonna send. I was working on it for my son's first grade folder, but he said he wanted this Goku instead. So I'll just send what I was working on until he changed his mind. I'll finish it though.
You hear the camera shutter?
Ka-ching!
I like the original trio. That's done well.
And then like you can sort of see like the diagonal lines. They're gonna have their own biome.
Oh, okay. That's a fucking cool ass concept right there.
You know what you should do, Travis?
I got one more, or I got a couple more. What should I do?
One of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh cards to ever exist.
Oh yeah,
The Dark Magic Karibo.
Oh, that looks fucking awesome.
the Dark Magic Karibo.
Yeah, it's Karibo and a Dark Dark Magician like robe.
Send me the name. I'll look it up.
I will. As soon as I find... Trying to find a picture of the wall post up in general.
I'll send you the more. I still got to obviously work on it, but I was making more like a realistic looking Lord Beerus.
More beers.
Still got to work on it too. I got so many projects that I'm working on. It's unreal.
Yeah, busy man. But yeah, we'll have to definitely get your Twitch and all that stuff at the end. Give our shout outs and as well as your podcast.
Yeah, for sure. I can even put I just add that to the group message.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. You can put it in the
Yeah.
same
I forgot about that.
general chat if you like. There was even dad chat too, whichever.
Whichever you prefer.
Yes. But how was everybody's week? Y'all survived the storms?
Yeah, man, it's been great. I mean, well needed water, not enough, but blessed for what we got.
You see, not enough. I got
My,
some shit smacked out of me in that guard shack yesterday. Every time I opened that window, it was just like I walked into the shower
I'm telling you, the rain actually got me motivated because I had to go out and take care of my yard.
Yeah, dude, like we went from not having a mow for like a month or two to like, oh shit, I gotta mow like every 3 days now.
I still haven't mowed. There's still parts of my grass that are still burnt up, dude.
Oh damn.
So I'm still trying to let it get some more water. I might actually go out and water it myself here probably tomorrow.
It might be the type of grass. I don't know what the hell mine is. I just know whenever it's in its prime, it's like walking on a carpet. That shit is soft.
Are you guys talking about Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Florida's, it's crazy. The amount of
Florida's a different type of sun.
You guys got to mow your gators.
Yeah.
I hunt them. Hunting gators is pretty fun.
I don't even want to think about the humidity down there.
It's disgusting. Like, I'm in my garage right now and I'm drenched in sweat.
Muggy as hell, I'd imagine.
Oh yeah, but I don't know. I can't see myself being anywhere else. I feel like a reptile sometimes, basking in the sun.
I can relate to that. Not necessarily the reptile part, but I don't see myself leaving South Central PA anytime soon.
He's a reptilian.
That's right.
I would honestly like to move. I would like to move south, but like not too far south.
If I was ever going to go out of state, it
That
would be
makes sense.
Georgia.
I've been to Georgia.
I feel
love
like North
Georgia.
Carolina sounds nice.
Do you remember whenever you were planning that trip to Georgia? And it's like past Ohio, right? It's like, no, bro, it's south. It's south.
Yeah, I could not believe the 12-hour drive that we had. It was insane. We almost got like mugged. Like we stopped to get some Celsiuses, which were like way overpriced. And I also wanted like some candy, dude. Like I was hungry. And like a bunch of like these people like walk over, dude, and they're just like standing there and they like start asking us some weird questions and we're just like, we're gonna go now. And they just stood there, dude. They didn't buy nothing. They just stood there and then watched us leave. It was like the most sketchy thing I've ever been through in my life.
Yeah, that sounds pretty awkward to me.
And they're like, yo, you got a cigarette? They asked all three of us if we had a cigarette. And we're like, oh, nah, man, this was our last one. Sorry. Which it was. We weren't lying. Like, it was.
You don't know how many people like that I saw every single day I worked at 7-Eleven.
Come in and just stand there and be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see it.
If they're outside the store, you can't do anything about it. You just have to let them be outside and be weird. It's a very odd concept, but I don't make the rules.
It's also weird, like it's a situation too, because it's so hard to like help people in those situations because of all the laws and restrictions that are put in place.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I didn't get paid enough to bend or break those rules or restrictions.
Oh yeah, for sure. I got you. That makes sense.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it was a terrible place and it was like a shitty environment, but there were some real fucking weird people that came in that place every single day.
I'm not saying it was a terrible, shitty environment, but it was a terrible shitty environment.
No, honestly, like, the better part, like, I had a bunch of regulars that were really cool, and we'd all just kind of stand there and be like, what the fuck's that guy's problems?
Yeah.
And then, obviously, you know, joke around, have a great time, while those people are just out there doing fucking weird people stuff.
I mean, it It is Pennsylvania. We got a lot of weird asses here. I know it's no Florida.
I was about to say, yeah.
Like, have you ever seen online the people of Walmart? That's just everywhere here.
The people of Walmart.
Yeah.
Especially during Fair Week. Like, you see a lot of strange shit.
Dude, Walmart people are just a different breed.
Get into those
That's why you go
places
to Target.
in and out.
That's just more expensive Walmart.
It is. I'm not trying to spend 15 more cents on mac and cheese. I'd rather deal with the weirdos.
Honestly. I don't know. I don't like Target's selection over Walmart, if we're being honest.
I haven't honestly shopped at Target at all ever.
Yeah, I
in my life.
can't say that I
Worked in a
shopped at
warehouse.
Target.
Just not a fan.
I
Bullshit.
I've gotten a lot of stuff from Target, but I've only like grocery shopped there like one time.
I didn't even know you could grocery shop at a Target.
Yeah,
Say Staples.
that's why I'm like their selection sucks.
I'm looking for eggs and I'm hearing a paperclip aisle. What the fuck is this?
Basically,
They got nice khaki pants.
Our closest Target, the grocery section is piss poor. Like, it's not vast at all.
I wonder if that's where Jake from State Farm shops.
Maybe.
I'm telling you, they got the khakis.
It's
gotta have the tan khakis.
I still think I'm a pick Walmart's khakis because they're cheaper. George, can't go wrong with George.
I prefer my Wranglers, but
I like Wranglers, but they're like $10 more. George is cheap and comfy.
I miss where every pair of jeans you got were real jeans. Even if they were name brand and they looked different, they were still real jeans. Now it's all this stretchy shit. I don't like the stretchy pants anymore. Like, I at one point, it was like, oh, these are nice.
I do, but most pants, like, they're either oversized or they're undersized because of how fucking long my legs are. So when they stretch, that's kind of nice. I don't mind that at all. I don't like skin tight. Like, I never understood that. How the hell you can wear skin tight? Like, how your balls breathe? How?
Yeah,
wear pants. I try to wear shorts.
I went through that phase.
I mean, you're in Florida. I would imagine if you wear anything other than shorts, I wouldn't be surprised if you walk out a banana hammock. I wouldn't complain of that.
Yeah, it gets brutal.
I might complain, but at least you're comfortable.
You'd whistle.
You have no room to complain, Dakota.
Shit, I might just go ahead and slap on a pair myself.
Woo woo.
And, you know, Dakota used to hang outside of 7-Eleven a lot when I worked there.
Yeah, you know, like Clerks and shit.
Fuck. Motherfuck.
Man, I watched that movie in so long.
You know, honestly, I wish he was still making movies, not just, like, beating Jay and Silent Bob to death. Well, actually, no, he made a new Clerks movie, didn't he? There's a third one.
Yes, he did.
Or are they making it right now?
No, it's already out.
Is it out? I need to watch it.
I'm pretty certain that it's out.
Nothing tops the original Clerks for me. That movie is just so fucking dumb. But in the funny way. And I don't know. Like, stupid fucking humor like that gets me.
Stoner type of humor.
Yeah,
we dick and fart jokes.
Movies. Yep, absolutely. And I mean, fuck, Kevin Smith even said that's pretty much what kind of movies he makes.
Well, no, not completely. Like, he's made like one or two rom-coms too.
Again?
It's just like watching Napoleon Dynamite. It's
One of
just
my all-time
it's
favorite movies.
It's a stupid funny. It's
It
just,
is.
it is what it is.
Dude,
No,
I'm sorry.
Who was
but
directing?
every fucking time that I do what?
No, who was the director? Like, who were like the person you're talking about?
Kevin Smith.
Oh, okay, Kevin Smith. I missed that somewhere. Sorry.
That's who directed all like Jay and Silent Bob and Mallrats.
Yeah.
But Travis said about Napoleon Dynamite. I don't know who directed that, but whoever created the scene where those two are like, "Come on, Napoleon, show me your best moves." The fucking doorbell rings. I'll get it.
I'll get it.
Oh, gee. Dude, I almost piss myself every time I see that fucking scene.
I think I watched that like 5 times
And then
in a row. First time I
I've
see
seen
it.
that movie so many times, it's disgusting.
Yep.
I have
The
a
hell
good
was
bit
it?
of favorite
Oh,
scenes.
Gina, eat your dinner, you fat lard.
Your mom goes to college.
I like where I like where his uncle sits there and he's like, "I bet you I could throw a football over that mountain."
No.
Oh man.
Oh, just put me back on the field. We'd going pro. Oh. He's
Kinda
doing
like
the
Adam
weird
Sandler
fucking.
movies.
Oh, yes.
Like, I love
But
those.
dude, the karate school. You
Yeah.
think I'm embarrassed because I go home to Starlight Night? Dude, that fucking woman is so buff.
Female
Oh
Goku.
my god,
I feel like I gotta go watch it again.
it's fucking. I might
Yeah,
watch it later, honestly.
I haven't watched it in so fucking long.
It's been at least
It's
over
been
10
so
years.
Oh, damn. Okay. I've seen it more recently since then, but shit.
Yeah, like I
Dude,
said,
that
I
part-
watched it a bunch of times, and then I just couldn't watch it anymore.
That's
That part-
understandable.
And
Where
when he rolls up to prom to pick his date up in Pedro's cousin's fucking lowrider was the most baller thing they could have done in that movie.
I liked when that guy at the chicken farm, the old dude, he just starts talking and you don't understand a single word he says. And
eating.
but the great thing about that is that scene, it come to find out the director said that wasn't even scripted. He just said that he found some Comanche arrowheads back over there, and that's what he said on set, and they just kept it in there.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Man.
the improv shit is always the best. Like,
Oh yeah,
things that they don't intend to have in the script, but they still keep in the actual like end of the movie. It makes the scene.
It does. Like, you can't get any more natural than that.
Absolutely not. I think I can't remember what the fuck it was. It was a movie with Bill Burr. The reviews were like he was playing a dad, and people are like, "That's just Bill Burr in his everyday life. Like, that's just how he is. Like, he didn't have to act or nothing. He was just being himself."
I think it's Daddy's Home too, right?
I think it was something like, yeah, I think it was like Daddy's Home. I honestly, yeah.
you let her mess with the thermostat.
Nope. It wasn't that one. I'll find out real quick.
That was Bill Burr, if he were in that movie.
Old Dads is the name of
Oh
the
yeah,
movie.
that's the one.
It's on Netflix.
Yep.
I'll have to check that out. Bill Burr.
I
is
seen a
fucking
clip on it on Reels, and I was like, that looks and sounds like Bill Burr.
Wait,
Is that what he
that-
takes
and
out
it
on the
was.
teacher?
Is that the one?
Yes,
Yeah, I've
yes,
seen that one too.
yeah, dude,
Yes. Okay, I've seen clips. from
Yeah, and
it.
everybody's like, this is just Bill Burr being him. Like, he didn't have to act at all. It's just natural.
I watched.
And if anybody listened to his stand-up back in the day, it's spot on. He hasn't changed a bit.
I like Bill Burr. I like that whole like crowd of comedians. Really, like, damn, I can't. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Yeah,
Put yourself on the spot.
Yeah, this is like early 2000s. This is whenever he started coming around.
Oh, like Tom Segura.
Guy Louis C.K.
Louis C.K.
Tommy's good too. Bert Kreischer's good. I mean, some of his stuff is a little bit out there. It's not like over the top, but it's damn close. Like the Russian mob story was great.
It's like the one thing he's got, kind of.
Yeah, well, they made a movie out of it.
I know. I did.
I'd say
see that.
definitely.
Skyrocketed
I haven't watched
his
it
career.
Yeah, and he always takes his shirt off. That's like his signature thing. Like he's about to get into when he takes that shirt off.
I got into Bert during COVID. They were doing like the drive-through comedian shows. Drive-in, not drive-through. Sorry.
That'd be kind of funny. You just show up to the window and they just lay
Tell
a
you
one-liner
the
down
joke.
on you or something.
That'd be good. That'd be $10, sir. Sebastian Maniscalco got me by surprise because his humor is like what I grew up with.
What was his name again?
Sebastian Maniscalco.
It sounds familiar, but I'm drawing a blank on that.
He's like what describe him as a short Italian guy from New York. Talks with an accent.
Okay, I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
And yeah, he just
buddy.
It's good shit. It is good shit. You guys have time, check him out.
walk you over to the guy.
I still wish we had more stand up like Sam Kinison and George Carlin.
Yeah, I was about to say George Carlin, dude.
I miss George Carlin.
Dude,
And Andrew Dice Clay. That was a fun dude. That man is fucking hilarious. He's one of my all-time favorite comedians.
Oh,
I guarantee you, none of you are going to know the name of my favorite comedian because he's not really all that popular. Jeff Tate.
now, like I do.
Other than hearing you talk about him, I honestly don't.
Yeah, dude, his shit is hilarious. It's more of like a relaxed, like kind of stoner comedy, like Doug Benson.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been on. He was on a bunch of, I guess, sets with Doug. Whatever they would have, like opening and all that shit, he would open for Doug or be in the middle of it. But Benson was always a headliner. Who, Doug?
Yeah, Doug Benson.
I can believe that. I could definitely see that too.
There's actually been a lot of famous people on that show.
Well, I mean, fuck, dude. The Trailer Park Boys was even on an episode of Archer.
Yeah, they were.
Did you guys
like Sebastian? Go ahead.
Oh shit! What's the show from Canada? Or not Canada, but fucking reminds me of Trailer Park Boys. Fuck! Why can't I remember anything?
Letterkenny.
Yeah,
Letterkenny?
Letterkenny, bro. Letterkenny is
Yeah.
amazing. Some of the best
both from
writing out
Canada.
there.
Fuck you, Shorzy. Fuck you, Jonesy. Give your balls a tug, you tit fucker.
Just the tongue twisters in that shit, man. Like the constant pitter patter.
And
like,
they don't fucking stop either. Like when they get on one, it's just back and forth banner, and it's just bam,
So
bam,
good.
bam, 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 and you're struggling to keep up. Like, what the fuck did he just say?
Gotta put the subtitles on for sure.
There was actually an actor from Trailer Park Boys is on Letterkenny a few times.
Which character do you know?
I can't remember. He's a farmer.
K. Trevor Wilson's in that. He's a stand-up comic. His shit's hilarious too.
Damn it.
K. Trevor Wilson is the fat
It's like
guy. What the
looking
hell's
for
his
his.
name?
He's like he tells one of them to stay away from his daughters.
Ooh, I have
think-
no clue.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
I haven't watched Letterkenny in a while either. Honestly, I don't even think I'm up to date on it.
Neither am I.
They got like 6 seasons.
I think I stopped watching after 5.
Oh damn! I think you made it further than I did. I might have stopped at 3.
His name is Noah Dick.
I know a few of them.
Oh shit! His parents really loved him, huh?
Yeah, right. They could have at least named him Noah Richard or something. Like, fuck.
Like,
But-
shit.
It's funny as fuck because he's like an Amish farmer type person on Letterkenny, and he was a fucking white rapper on Trailer Park Boys.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how are you now?
I gotta watch it now.
Sure he's
I
not
haven't watched
related to
Trailer
Weird
Park.
Al singing about the Amish Paradise?
Dude, he might be.
Yeah, I've never watched Trailer
The
Park
actor's
Boys.
name is Jonathan Torrens, and he's a great actor.
That name
Honestly-
sounds familiar too.
J-Rock was one of my favorite characters in Trailer Park Boys.
I'll say it was
Of all
J Rock. Okay.
Yeah, it was J-Rock.
As soon as you said the white rapper, I was like, that's got to be J Rock. I haven't watched a lot of
J-Rock,
Trailer Park
baby.
Boys
J-Rock,
other
baby.
than the fucking end of the night of parties and shit at the old party pad.
So many nights. I would
just-
literally, you would hear the intro. Dun, 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 dun.
How many times we
people
passed
fucking
out on a
passed-
couch watching that shit just shithoused?
Laughing our fucking asses off at the dumb shit they do.
I'll be honest, I don't think I could party like that anymore.
Nah,
Dude, I
too old.
barely party at all.
Too old.
Take
Necessarily too old. I just don't have the
Same.
desire.
the
Dude, I drank like
recovery
3
time.
Stay up
beers,
until
dude.
fucking 4 a.m.
Ugh.
Like it just
Yeah.
takes
Yeah,
days
that
recovery
recovery time
time.
too. The hangover's not worth it no more.
for
No, it's
anything.
not.
Because I
It's
used
not
to
cool.
love all of it. Like, bring me to a festival and I'll be
You know,
having some fun. But now it's just like none of it's worth it. Especially when you have a little kid demanding all of your attention. There's no time
I
for that.
don't technically have that. I'm a stepdad, so I mean, I kind of joined the game late, but I have. This is gonna sound fucked up. I don't mean this in a like nasty way, but I have had plenty of experience dealing with children since I was at a young age because my mother was a babysitter for a long time, and I was helping her like, can you get him chicken nuggets and whatever the hell, and put this in the oven? Like,
Of
yeah,
course, you're just
okay.
helping. Yeah.
Yeah. And I know it's definitely fucking busy. Busy whenever they're young, too, because they rely on you, like, 1,000%. They can't do shit on their own.
Well, he's like 9.
it's just the responsibility factor.
Oh, he's 9? Okay.
Yeah. And we also don't let him watch TV as often as we would like. So he is always like very clingy and always needs attention, always wants to play outside, always wants to do something. Sometimes
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Hey, nothing wrong with that at all.
it's just hard to keep up with.
Yeah, not too many kids want to do that anymore.
But you
Yeah,
can't-
well, the way the world is, too, you got to really keep an eye on them.
that's true too. I wouldn't
Well,
want
you
him to be outside. by
Honestly,
himself.
do. It's not like when we were younger at all.
Correct.
No, where you could let a group of your kids or your kid go out with like a group of their friends and just go play in the street.
Yeah, like, I used to ride my bike down to the fucking local meat shop and shit, unsupervised, pick some stuff up, bring it back. Like, then my mom would send me down, like, go pick us up some hot dogs and some hamburgers. Here's the money. Okay, I'll be right back.
Does your mom have an accent like that?
Maybe. Maybe she
probably
did.
does.
That's crazy.
Honestly, I don't even know if I could replicate my mom's voice.
Ugh, I don't even
Do
want to
it.
try.
I know you can replicate your wife's voice. Let's hear it. Girls at dark.
stop.
Just you trolling people with that voice, and they actually genuinely thought that it was a female.
I really love it when she gets frustrated or like worked up and she says something and then I mimic her because I know it pisses her off. And then it just sets her off a little bit. And then I'm a little giddy to myself, you know?
Just sitting there fucking giggling in your own euphoria.
And then she's like, you better not be laughing.
I've heard that a few times.
Are you okay, Travis?
Am I okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
Blink twice if you need help.
Blink, 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 blink.
Oh, fuck. Send EMS. Oh, they're on their way.
Shit.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
So, Joey.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your podcast.
Yeah, I was about to say we ought to ask about that.
My podcast is kind of about addressing all of the things that we as human beings try. Actually, not even tried, just been programmed to sweep under the rug.
I love that. I really do.
So yeah, it's just about.
I'm interested.
It's just about going deep into ourselves instead of like trying to blame someone or something or system or this, because freedom really lies within ourselves, not externally. And it happens through conversations with, fellow people going through life together. Like, this shit's tough and we're meant to connect instead of withdraw. So just trying to create an atmosphere of connection.
I like where your head's at.
Absolutely. I honestly, if you want some guests, fucking shit, man.
Well,
I am more than down.
I would love to. I think I'm going to start setting up a no video thing, because the guy that was helping me out with the studio and stuff, he's been kind of like overworked and he kind of pushed me to the back burner. So I have 6 episodes recorded, but only 2 released, waiting on 4 of them to be edited and sent back. So I'm kind of shifting gears and moving it to a more accessible way of doing it to where I can do it by myself. I would love some guests.
Noted.
Well, you got 3 guests here that will definitely show up.
Exactly. And I'm loving, like, this whole time I was going to ask, how do you even do this? Like, is this a part of Discord? Like, is it an AI system for Discord or something?
It's an external site. Basically, what you do is you go on, you make an account, and then you link your own Discord server, if that's what you're using, or, if you're on a friend's and they're cool with it, obviously. But basically, you at the end of it, you'll tell the website what server that the bot is going to, and then it basically just becomes like a member of the server. And you just type in a command, and it does whatever the command prompts it to.
It's awesome. That's really cool.
It's honestly, it's a really simple process. It's how we've done it from the start.
I see you guys have so much content on Spotify.
You're strong.
Yeah. See, Spotify is our host service.
So, like, do you guys have a contract with them? Like, how does that work?
No. So we're hosted through Spotify for podcasters. Basically, with it being the host service, you'll get an RSS feed from Spotify. Now, it automatically distributes to a few other platforms for you automatically. Like, I know it goes to like Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts.
I think we're on Pandora yet, are we?
I'm not 100% sure. I've never checked Pandora.
I'm about to take a look right now. I don't think we are.
So like And then basically what happens is you upload to Spotify, and it just automatically puts it everywhere for you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And that's even our YouTube's linked to it. So, I mean,
I can only use
as soon
YouTube
as I
right
post,
now.
really.
Yeah, like that's the only platform I'm using to release my podcast.
Well, honestly, once we're done here this evening, I can, or even if you don't have time tonight, obviously, we can link up another time, and I can help you set all that up. It is super simple.
Yeah, and by all means, I mean, you're welcome to come back anytime too.
For sure.
And
We haven't really had any. We haven't had too many repeat guests.
The other nice thing about Spotify for podcasters is it also has an app that you can use on mobile to track like your analytics,
all that stuff.
like and some other stuff for your audiences. You can post new episodes right from your phone. Because what I used to do at first, because I was working 2 jobs, is I would so from this Discord server, I can get a link to download this episode's recording. I would download it to my phone, and then I would edit on my phone and just upload whenever I got finished.
That's through the Spotify app.
No, I used an external app to edit because I just
Okay, yeah, it
didn't
makes
really
sense.
like Spotify's.
But they did have one. Like
It just wasn't. Yeah, they did have one that you could.
It's just not user friendly.
I don't know if it was just it wasn't user friendly or I
liked what you
just
had.
couldn't brain enough.
Or you could have just liked what you had.
But I just yeah, that's pretty much what it was. Just personal preference.
Perfect, because I use like
That's
Yeah,
really
like
what
I
it comes
said,
down to.
I use an external editor program as well.
Yep.
So it
I also
perfect.
Yep, I completely understand. It's all just personal preference. It's what works for you. But nowadays I just pull because I actually bought a whole hard drive, an external hard drive just to throw everything for our podcast on there.
I have
And
also have an
so
external.
I edit through the computer now
Okay.
because Audacity is the best thing for audio editing ever.
Okay, Audacity.
Mm-hmm.
The Audacity. And that's an app or like a program. Like what is that?
It's a program
Okay.
for your computer.
Okay. Oh yeah. But yeah, the podcast isn't even really the main goal of everything I'm trying to do. I'm really just trying to build a nonprofit that's based on creating individuals who are passionate about serving their communities in ways that it matters, like feeding and clothing homeless and giving them opportunities with jobs and shit like that, but also providing somewhat of a therapeutic atmosphere to where if they seek therapy, they'll
Almost
find
kind
it.
of like a safe
Correct.
haven.
But that's just one aspect of it. Like eventually I want to help kids in high school, give them emotional awareness tools. Like it's really all about emotional awareness. That's the one thing I'm trying to attack in all different areas of our society.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of things that we're lacking in, at least, well, I mean, if a normal person was talking, they would say, there was a lot of things that were missed, in my, growing up, da-da-da-da-da, whereas I will just say all of it was missed because I just had a shitty situation, but there is a lot of stuff that needs to be taught to these kids nowadays, and especially because of all the shit and the just the way they act.
Yeah.
apparent
there's
in the
and
way they
I
act.
hate sounding so fucking
There's no
old here.
respect.
Well,
Yes, but that's
1000%.
exactly what I was gonna say.
But
Fucking hit the nail right on.
you have to realize it's just a reflection of their selves. So like they lack self-respect because no one's teaching them self-respect. They're learning from their peers because the
Well,
relationship
there's
between
respect, there's manners.
So you said you had your son's 9. I've got a my little brother. He's adopted, and we've had him for I think since he just was turning 2. He's now 8. He'll be 9 next March. And in school, he'll come home from school and he'll just say some off the wall shit. And I was like, "Where the fuck did you hear that from?" I don't talk to him like that. I was like, "Where did you hear that?" He was like, "Oh, so and so said." I was like, "Please don't talk like that."
is rough. We're literally sending our children. We're hoping that the connection with our children is stronger than the connections that they make with their peers, and that's a gamble every single day.
Yes. Yeah, 1000%. And I can speak for myself. I have always been on the premise of free thinkers being dangerous. I've always thought for myself, I don't follow the crowd, I'd rather lead.
Correct. I like that. But essentially,
See,
if we don't have like that really strong bond with our kids, it creates a void of attachment and they seek it from their friends. And like, yeah, that's what you're seeing in this disrespectful behavior. It's them learning how to deal with these intense emotions in the most toxic of ways because no one's able to teach them the right way because they're closed off to adults.
And on top of that, you got the school, which is funded by the government. So technically, the government's teaching your children what they want to teach them.
And if you want to even talk about emotional
I'm
well-being,
so glad
it's dismissed.
I don't go to school anymore.
I know, me too, but it sucks that my son has to go through this shit.
Yep, I agree with that.
And
there's not really a lot that we can do, and like, there's nothing we really can do.
Whenever I'm in a situation, the only thing I can do is take him out of school and homeschool him. But that's going to take a lot more money than it would be. So yeah, it's you got to make use with what you got, and this is what I got, and I'm kind of just learning to navigate it.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's no book on parenting because times change. Every single kid is different. Even just from my oldest son to my youngest son, shit has gotten so fucking crazy just in those 6 years.
Yep.
That is a completely different ballgame with things that you know what I mean? Like, just like shit down to doctor's visits. Like, everything's on a fucking iPad, or you have to make sure you did all this shit online before you showed up.
I hate that stupid shit.
You gotta jump through so many hoops.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like, a few years ago, it was, hey, I'm here for my son's appointment. Oh, okay, we'll call you whenever they're ready.
Yep.
Like, the fuck?
Or at the very, like, at the most, you had to fill out, like, a fucking form on a clipboard or something and then give it back to them.
Yeah.
That was
I mean, and this is just a mild example of the changes that can occur, that occur over time. But
it is also a representative of a bigger scale of change that's just not within our control. The only thing we can control is what's under our roof and how we teach our kids. So that's like, I try not to get caught up in that. Today's so different. It sucks. So much has changed, because it's like that could also sour your own mood towards like life in general.
Yeah. And I personally I try to parent in the way that prepares my boys to navigate this world that changes in the blink of an eye.
It really does.
Sure. That's all we can do.
I mean,
because
I mean, that's the whole point of
Correct.
it. I mean, it's probably a stereotypical way to say it, but when you really look at it, it's the most simplified way to say what parenting really is.
To be honest, I wasn't really taught these things. So, like, these are all things I had to learn very difficultly. So it's
Yeah, I was pretty much a sheltered kid myself, so it wasn't like it was always like, oh, everything's rainbows and butterflies, and then I get on my own, and then it wasn't always rainbows and butterflies.
No, it very rarely is.
well,
Like I had to go through that.
the thing that I went through was like going through shit, being told it was rainbows and sunshine, then realizing my entire life was not rainbows and sunshine. It was just a big life.
Exactly.
Like,
when you're past, yeah.
So like that's kind of where
Yeah,
all the motivation came from.
Understandable. It's I think it's another job as a parent is to do better than what you were given.
Yep. Always try and strive to give them a better life than what you got.
Like, dude, I am trying so fucking hard to break generational curses.
I think we all are.
It's not easy.
It's
not easy.
But a big thing.
Not me. My dad said, Travis, you're alone, and you always work for whatever it is that you get. You'll never get anything handed to you in life. And he said, so with that being said, just work.
You know what my dad told me? I have a heroin addiction because you were born.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that.
Jeez,
Just how you delivered that fucking line.
I was hoping someone would laugh. Fuck, that went the complete opposite way than I expected. Shit, the awkward silence kind of made me feel bad.
I mean, I the motherfucker still is the one who decided to pick that needle up, though.
Oh, no. I don't actually believe that shit. Not for a second. Fuck that. I didn't ask to be here, bitch. I didn't ask for this.
No consent.
You made it happen, not me.
Someone who struggled
both things.
with addiction.
Both things.
Yeah, the only way out of addiction is realizing that it was all you. It was your choices that got you into the situation. It's never anybody else's fault but your own when it comes to addiction.
See, my biological father, he's always had somebody there to say, no, this wasn't your fault, and, we're going to help you, and they don't actually help him. And
is this like a mental health case? Like, was there a diagnosis?
Dude, I have no idea. Honestly, I can say I have probably had less than 20 face-to-face interactions with my biological father.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So I honestly don't really know much about him. And it's even more fucked up. I lived with his parents for years.
Yeah, it is weird. Did they take you in?
I mean, yeah, they had to, because my mom was fucking off somewhere else doing God knows what. I don't know the actual story. I just know that I was there. And I honestly don't know. I know I had to live there for a while, and then there was like a fucked up custody battle. Yeah.
Your mama and I were very civil. We're on good terms, and we both want what's best for my son. I have him full time. She's got an illness or something to where she can't watch him very often, so he's with me full time.
Well, and that's how it should be. Like, just because you couldn't get along with the person doesn't mean you need to make it hateful for a person that didn't ask for any of this.
And it's all about realizing.
Yeah, exactly. Because at the end of the day, the child is the one who's paying the price.
Correct.
Yeah. Like, I mean, well, and on the other hand of it too, because, you know, my wife's had to remind me that, you know, kids watch literally everything. And they're
Yep.
going to soak that in, and they're going to think that's how, like, a relationship works. If
I
they
caught
see
my
that.
little brother just casually dropping an F-bomb once while he was talking to me. I'm like, I had to stop myself from laughing. I was just like, what? I was like, no. Just because I say that, you don't say that. When you're of age, have at it, but do it respectfully.
Yeah, I let my kids, like,
I know that too.
I let my kids sometimes curse. Like, we don't have a very strict cursing rule in our house, but we make it very clear that it's
got to be in the right context.
Well, he always uses
Yeah,
it in the right
just
context.
don't abuse it.
You just don't let him use it outside the house, and that people will take it disrespectful. And if we hear it outside of the house,
Yeah.
it's a,
You don't want him calling his teacher a nutsack or anything like that.
Exactly. But he's not a mischievous kid at all. He's actually, like, really kind-hearted. Like, I looked out with my kid for sure. He's the one that gets picked on, though, so that's kind of the bad side about it.
Well, as shitty as that is, that's just
Part of life. That's what I try to, like, tell him.
yeah. Well, it is, but it's a reflection of somebody's shitty parenting.
Yeah,
it is.
Like, I hate to judge like that because there is no perfect parent, but like you can look at a kid that acts up in a certain type of way and just know that you know what I mean.
Any love at home.
Exactly.
Yeah, it almost makes you want to fucking go back and like
Hug the kid.
give your bully a hug or something. It's just like, I'm sorry you don't get the hugs at home, man. Like, you got to take it out on me though.
But that's what we also tell my son. Like, he feels safe coming home and, like, telling us all these things and breaking down crying. Like, the fact that he's comfortable doing that means that we're doing our job and providing safe space for him to process these difficult challenges life has presented him.
Yeah, because if they bottle it up, that usually turns to rage.
That's what happened with me. I didn't have a safe space, and I used to freaking fight people left and right in middle school and high school.
Sounds like somebody I know.
And now it's like,
who would that be?
Like,
I don't know. Who would that be?
It took a while, though, to realize, like, where all that was coming from.
The classic
sure
line, who hurt you?
On here before. It's a weird moment whenever that shit clicks. As to, like, whenever you're going through something, like, and for me, it was, I needed to settle my ass down and just calm the fuck down and chill out. But it kind of hit me one day of like, bro, you're a fucking douchebag. Like, I remember that voice in the back of my head was like, dude, quit being a fucking dick.
You killed your ego.
Yep.
That's called killing your ego, bro.
Exactly. Like,
all men have it. All men have it. They have that ego. That's where, like, a man does something and you're like, I can do that. I can fucking do that. And then you go and you do it. That's because it's your ego talking. You just want to be able to prove that you can do it. Once you kill that where you're like, I know I can do it, but I'd rather not even fucking try.
Yeah, it ain't worth it.
You're not really, it's not worth it, you know.
Yeah,
you think about other shit. You're killing your ego.
Proper energy management.
Yeah.
1000%.
Being a little smarter. A little more knowledgeable.
Yeah. Yeah, because
just like we were talking about earlier about drinking and the long-term effect from it getting older. Same thing as like, oh, I just seen him jump that 6-foot gap. I know I can do it too. And whether you do it or you don't do it, let's say you don't make it and you fall and you hurt yourself. Now you got to take all that time to recuperate.
Yep.
Because you don't just spring back like you used to anymore.
I cannot tell you how many times I fucked myself up when I was drunk because of my ego.
Yeah, dude. I always tell people, once you kill your ego, you're free, dude. You are free.
Yeah, but it's not that easy.
Night that I
it's layers and layers.
Like, I literally remember being so hammered one night that me and a buddy of mine's brother were fucking tasing each other. And then I tased us both at the same time without really thinking about what I was doing. Because he just, like, had his arm out, and he's like, I didn't feel shit. And he kept moving his arm, so my dumbass grabbed his arm and fucking zapped him, and I zapped both of us.
Yep, and you probably got the worst end of it because you were the end.
I hit the fucking back deck so hard.
I wish I could have seen that.
And then I stood up and went and got a fucking beer. Because I spilled mine.
You just throw it over your shoulder.
I don't know. There's a video somewhere. I don't know where it is.
Geez.
But there's a video somewhere.
If that ever surfaces, please show me because I will laugh.
Dude, that's going straight on our social media. I'm not going to say it was me, but it's going to go on there.
I'm not going to say it was me. Well, it's recorded now, but the power of editing.
Blurry faces.
Blurry faces.
Yep. Nobody will know. I'm old now.
That is true. You don't look like you did in your teenage years.
Well, no, because fuck that.
I mean, to be fair, I don't either. I don't look like a Holocaust survivor no more.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I dropped that.
Holy fuck.
Without my beard, I was about 21.
What is your actual age anyway?
32.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got a year on me.
Yeah, that's
Pretty sure if I shaved, I'd look like I was 16.
I kind of
Let's say, yeah, if I shave.
If I shave my beard and have short hair, I look like a dick with ears.
You're a Richard head.
Yes.
I'll be 32, and I don't look 32 at all, even with a
No,
goatee.
you don't. You also got blonde hair too. Like your facial hair is blonde, so it doesn't really like stand out from your skin tone as much.
Oh, I mean, it's darkened over the years, but if I shaved it off, dude, oh my gosh.
We're looking at a young Trav.
It's been 6 years since I clean shaved.
Yeah, because you have to do that fucking. You don't have to do that test no more.
Nope, no more respiratory fit tests for me. Well, at least ones that I have to shave for. Because I don't have a half-face mask. So,
do they still even implement them, or you just can opt out still?
I don't even know if they offer them anymore.
I mean, so many people are like, "Nah, man, I'm not trying to shave for this shit.
Honestly,
I'm not actually dealing with like tear gas. It doesn't do that much. Like spraying that what the fuck, dry lube and shit. Even when I was clean shaven, I could still smell it.
Well, then you didn't have your mask properly adjusted.
Evidently
to your
not.
face.
Either that or I needed new cartridges.
That also could have been a thing. You know, always got to make sure you wear the company issued PPE.
I still say that fucking fresh air suits are a godsend in the hot summer.
And today's sponsor, OSHA.
OSHA, sponsor us. Actually, probably don't.
Trying to do it right.
Because our target audience is probably not going to like that.
Nah, probably not. We like 3 people on a forklift, or having a guy roll through the bay doors, smoking his cigar, talking on his cell phone, not giving a fuck.
Not giving up.
Bro,
I witnessed that once.
Speaking of forklifts, I saw this fucking reel the other day it was like these two giant fucking roided out dudes walking up with like, badass music playing behind them. And it was like, we walk up and slap your girl's ass. What are you going to do? And this motherfucker, he's just sitting on a forklift. He goes, ha, ha, ha. You guys fucking thought wrong, didn't you? You brought titties to a forklift fight.
I was going to say, I put 17 holes in them.
Oh, shit. You don't got the plus
Oh,
one?
man.
Actually, I got a 30 here right by me. 7.62 by 39, baby.
Glock 17, baby.
Kalashnikova. That's just Kalashnikov. He doesn't have an A on the end.
I'm a Ruger fanboy.
We gonna
Rugers
talk
are nice.
firearms now? Desert Dark Firearms Edition?
Damn, I don't know a thing about firearms.
It's because you live in Florida.
You would think it's the opposite.
Yeah, what are the gun laws there
You
anyway?
fucking can get one from your goddamn.
Yeah, right?
technically,
Yeah, when
technically,
crazy shit is goes on down there.
I got gators in my yard. I need an M60.
you can take a firearm with you if you go fishing.
Yeah, I did see that. It has to be public. Is it? Yeah, public.
Yep.
I've seen a lot of shit like fucking police were trying to stop this dude because he was open carrying an AR while he was fishing. And they're just like, it's like, don't touch that weapon. I was like, I wasn't going to.
Well, honestly, like they should. I'm telling you, man. Have you ever seen a pissed off swamp puppy?
I've hunted them, so yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Dude, have
you
you
probably
really?
got some stories. Yeah, he said that earlier.
Yeah,
Well,
my brother-in-law.
I want to hear
taught me
more about this.
the hunting.
So, is it like the TV show? What the hell was that show?
I haven't watched any
Swamp People?
I haven't watched any TV shows about it though. So I can tell you what we did.
He just learned hands on.
Yeah, my brother-in-law, he just took us one night, and I fell in love with it, and I've been with him a bunch of times since. And you take a treble hook, and you put it on a fishing rod, and you basically go out there with a flashlight, look for their eyes, and then you try and snag them. And then when
Like
Pull
how
them to the surface and you shoot them in the freaking head.
how big are they? The ones
the
you're
one I
pulling
caught
out.
is like 8 feet. Like
Damn.
I have a picture of it
Wow!
actually.
Holy shit!
Let me
What's the weight on that? Do you know?
We did not weigh it. No, we only measured it.
Damn.
We had weeks worth of gator meat. That's for sure. What do we got?
Yeah, I was gonna say
I
how is
guarantee.
that? That's one thing I've not had is gator. I'm eager to try it though.
Gator meat
I've
is
tried
really
gator
good.
jerky once.
Does it taste like chicken, like they say, or is it better than chicken?
It's about chicken, and then there's some pieces that are like a little fishy chicken. It's hard to explain.
Okay, so it's got like the same texture once it's cooked.
Mm-hmm.
So can you is that like something that's sold like locally at grocery stores and shit? You know what I mean? Like, can you walk into
Your
like
local Walmart.
Yeah, you
Actually,
walk into a local grocery store and get like gator
so
meat?
Publix does have frozen gator meat. I saw in some of their stores, but not all of their stores. But yeah, it is something you could just buy.
Interesting.
Like a rack of gator ribs, please.
All we get is fucking overpriced lobster tail.
Yeah.
That don't
I
even
don't
taste
like-
good.
Nah, definitely
Is
doesn't.
Like, other than like the Philly cheesesteak, is like Pennsylvania known for like any like
Corn.
food?
Corn, that's about it.
I think that's just our stupid fucking hometown.
Nope, that's the entire state, buddy.
Are you serious?
I am entirely serious.
Fucking corn. All right, so I
Yep.
guess it's corn.
Uh-oh.
Uh
Man down.
oh. I guess we'll take a short intermission.
Let me go take a leak real quick then. I'll be right
Is he
back.
still online? What the hell happened?
Send him a message.
Yeah, I think he might have just clicked the wrong button on something. But honestly, we should probably get this one wrapped up here before long. Travis, do you want to talk about your stream?
I mean, I stream here and there. It's Imurtravesty on Twitch. I play various amounts of games on top of drawing streams, sometimes painting streams. But
Yeah, I had no idea about the painting and drawing streams. Like,
all right.
Other than that, not much to it. Just, do it to have fun,
What's that?
the
Stream.
Oh, we're definitely gonna have to. You're gonna have to let me know whenever you're doing at least the drawing streams. Like, I'm all for that. Like, dude, I feel like I should do that on the podcast's TikTok whenever I fiddle fuck with my airbrush, because now I want to go fuck with my mural some more.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just something you just got to keep doing.
All right, everybody. I think with this, we're going to call this another week and another episode of Dads at Dark. I want to thank Travis and Joey for being on here with us tonight. It was a lot of fun. We covered a lot of ground tonight. That's for damn sure.
That's true.
Yeah. But Joey, so tell the listeners here, what the name of your YouTube channel is. That way we all know where to find you. We're also going to be linking, on our socials. You'll see our posts.
Yeah, I'll definitely send you all the links as well, because like a lot of these links are like lengthy. So like you can find the actual Unconventional Existence show at youtube.com/@thevillage-KL9MK. And then I'll just send you all that link is also on my Instagram and TikTok. So I'll just send you those links as well. And then they can just go hit up those social media accounts and then hit the links. That's probably the easiest way to do it.
It generally is. We also are click a link in the bio people.
Yep. It's just the easiest way to go.
It really is. It really is. And we also have Travis here. You can find him at I'm Your Travesty on Twitch.
Yes, sir. Versatile gamer. I play a lot of different variations of games.
You're gonna see a variety is pretty expansive.
And I also do art as well. So,
and you're going to want to go for the art ones, because I didn't realize this man was as artistic as he is. So
artistic, not autistic.
And the process is always the fun of it. At least for me it is. So live streaming it is the best. But
we'll work on some.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But until next week, we'll catch you guys on the Flipper Flopper.
Love you later. Bye.
Thank you so much. You guys have a great night.